One of the factors that really impacts the speed of our labor is how quickly the baby can make their way through our pelvis. And just like this model that I'm fumbling with, just like this model, it's not a straight path. They have to make a lot of tiny little movements in order to make their way through. And I have this awesome game. It's like old-fashioned kids game where you have to get the marble all the way through. It's just like that, where you're not making one movement, but you're making a series of little movements trying to get the marble to the end. It's just like that with labor. And if we can do something, one simple strategy to help baby descend through the pelvis, we're going to speed up labor. So this one simple strategy to speed up labor is to use movement in labor. I'm going to share some details about the types of movements to do and how often to change your movements. Now, this is a great video to share with your partner who's going to be supporting you in labor so that they can help implement this simple, awesome strategy. Now, I'm going to include specific ideas for partners in the video, so stay tuned. Now, if we haven't met, a quick intro. My name is Alice Turner. I'm a birth doula, a Lamaze certified childbirth educator with over 17 years of experience. It's weird to say that out loud, being right there in the labor and delivery room. I teach childbirth classes online, and I'm going to drop some links and some coupon codes in the description. If you find this video helpful, you're going to love those classes for more great information. So, we've got this marble maze. Getting through this maze is a lot like our baby traveling through the pelvis, because achieving both goals, it's not one of just one movement strategy. I can't just tell you to do one movement and that's going to make a difference and that's going to get your baby through the pelvis. So this is really about a series of different positions, changing it up on a regular basis. Now, unlike this marble maze, we can't see what's happening inside, so we're kind of blind here. But that's totally okay, because if you follow these strategies that I'm going to share, it will make a difference and really should make a difference in the speeding up of your labor. So using movement on a regular basis to help move your baby through the pelvis can help lead to that increased speed. So I recommend trying a series of positions where your body looks different. Okay, here's what I mean by that. If you're sitting on a chair and then you change positions and you change to sitting on a couch, and then you change to sitting on a birth ball, that's really not that different, right? When you think about what's going on with your pelvis and your baby, what I want to encourage you to do is change positions where there's a clear difference, where you're sitting on a chair and then you switch to standing. And then after standing, you switch to maybe kneeling and leaning on the birth ball. Those are three very different positions. They just look very different. So moving between different looking positions, I think, is something really important and kind of an easy rule when you think about the series of how to change position. So then if you throw in some asymmetrical positions where one leg is different from the other, then you're really changing it up. So partners, I recommend thinking about the next position that you're going to recommend while you're in one position. So have the suggestion ready when it's time to change position. Okay, let's talk about timing. There isn't a magical amount of time to stay in each position. It's going to be like the perfect one to speed up labor. But I have a good rule of thumb, and I think it's really easy to remember, especially like at 3 a.m. when you're sleep deprived. It's going to be super easy. So I suggest changing positions every 30 minutes. Now, it's an easy amount of time to remember, and partners can suggest that you change, say, at the hour mark and the half hour mark. That's pretty easy to remember. I also recommend going to the bathroom every hour, so that fits in nicely here. You can leave one position, go to the bathroom, come back, start a new position at the same time. Now, sometimes convincing a person to change the position in labor can be a little bit tricky, because what we're trying to achieve, changing positions can sometimes speed up labor. That is totally our goal. But to the person experiencing labor where changing positions makes contractions get maybe longer, stronger, and closer together, it might be a little bit tricky to convince them to keep changing positions. So I teach a really excellent strategy for this and for verbal support in general in the Supporting Her online course that's just for partners. This course is a deep dive for partners so that they can be absolutely prepared for labor. I will include a link down below, and I'll also put in there a special coupon code. Partners are raving about this course. You are setting yourself up for success. If you get your partner in there, you have the assurance that they know how best to support you in labor. Trust me, you're setting yourself up for success. And I'll see you next time. Bye.